Today we're going to solve these two simultaneous equations using the substitution method. So I'm going to call this equation equation 1 and this one equation 2. So we're going to try and sub equation 2 into equation 1, but to do that we need to rearrange it so that it either says x equals something or y equals something. So I'm going to decide we're just going to do it with x. It doesn't actually matter. Some equations it will be easier one way or the other, but it will work both ways. So let's take equation 2 and rearrange it. So we're going to minus 6y from both sides. So we're going to be left with 2x equals 10 minus 6y. And to get rid of this times 2 we have here, we're going to divide both sides by 2. So we're left with x equals 5 minus 3y. So now that we have x equals something to do with y, we can put that into this equation 1 where the x is. And so once we do that, we're not going to have any x's left in our equation, it's just going to be y's, which means that we could solve it. So let's do that. 3x, and x is 5 minus 3y, 5 minus 3y plus 2y equals 8. Now let's expand this bracket. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times negative 3y is negative 9y. Then we have plus 2y equals 8. So let's collect these like terms we have here. So minus 9y plus 2y is minus 7y equals 8. Now I'm going to shift this 7y onto the other side so it becomes a positive. 7y plus 8. Now we're going to minus 8 from both sides, which leaves us with 7 equals 7y. And that gives us y equals 1. So we haven't quite finished yet, so we have this bit of information here, but to fully solve it you want to know what x and y is. So now that we know this is true, we can sub it into either equation 1 or 2 to get the final answer. So I'm going to choose to sub it into equation 2 this time. So 2x plus 6 times y, and we know y is 1, 1 equals 10. And then simplifying that, we got 2x plus 6 equals 10. Minus 6 from both sides is 2x equals 4. Therefore, x equals 2. And with this and this, we've solved our equation.